Hello everyone, my name is Monica Chagan Shinde. Today's date is 16th of August 2021 and our today's video topic is concept of Spring Framework. So the first concept, that is Spring Framework. The Spring Framework is nothing but the lightweight framework. The Spring Framework is also known as the frameworks of a frameworks, because in that Spring Frameworks we have a different frameworks like struct is there, then hibernate is there, like that. Different frameworks are included in a Spring Framework. Now the second term is inversion of control and dependency injection. The inversion of control is used to remove the dependency of a code in the program. These are the two patterns where we can use to maintain the code in the program. The IOC means the inversion of control is used to loosely coupled usually to couple the programs loosely, means there is no dependency in that program code. By using these patterns we can maintain the loosely coupled programs. In the dependency injection, the DL term is used. The DL means the dependency lookup, where that also is used to remove the dependency of the code in a program. The dependency lookup is an approach where we can demand we can create, or we can have the resource when we demand it. Means we can get the resource after the demanding of the resources. In the dependency lookup, we can create the resources by initializing the resources, we can say. It is about the IOC and DI in Spring Framework. So the next term is bean scope. But I have to say that firstly, the dependency injection is maintained by the, or created by the two ways, by using the constructor and by using the setter getter methods. From that methods we can remove the dependency of a code in a program by in a dependency injection. Now bean scopes. The bean scope refers to the life cycle of the bean object. Means when the bean object is instantiated, then how much long the bean object lives. Then when throughout the bean, how many objects will be created for that bean. Like that, for that bean scope is defined in the Spring Framework. The Spring Framework gives the 5 bean scopes for the bean scopes. In that 5 we can use only 3 for the web container application context, and the remaining two are used for the Spring MVC container and IOC container. So the first one is a singleton. In that singleton, only one object will be instantiated or created for that bean, for the Spring MVC container or the IOC container, and that one object can be shared throughout the bin in a singleton one. It is about the singleton bean scope. The next bean scope is a second one is a prototype. A new instance will be created for the definition of the bean, when we every time request for a bean class. Like that, request, session and the global session are the types of the bean scopes which are used in Spring frameworks and IOC containers. Next one is the annotations of the Spring frameworks. The Spring Boot annotations are the one which gives the information about the program. The first annotation is the auto wired. Basically, the annotations are declared by the @ symbol. The first one is the @ auto wired. So the auto wired annotation is used to auto wire the Spring object or the Spring Bean on setter methods constructors. Like that, we can use the auto wire annotation. Next annotation is the @ component. Component annotation is a class level annotations, and this annotation is used to mark the Java class as a bean. A Java class annotated with component will find at the path of the Java during the class path. Next annotation is the @ controller. Controller annotation is just specialized for the component controller. It is also a class level annotation for the Java class. It marks a class as a web pages, and basically controller class marks a web requests and serves the web pages. The next annotation is the @service annotation. It is also a class level annotation, and it will marks the class as it contains the business logic. Next annotation is the @ repository annotation. It is also a class level annotation. It is used to mark the DAO, that is data access object class, that can access the database directly. Basically, @ repository class is used while communicating with the databases. So it is about the Spring concept. Then next concept is a bin factory and application context container. So basically, the application context container is advanced than the bin factory container. The next concept is the init method. The init method will call by the web container when the servlet instance is created. It is about the init method. And the next method is the destroy method. The destroy method is calls by the web container when the service will be destroyed. So it is all about the concepts in the Spring frameworks. So today's video topic is cleared now. Thank you.